political rumbles to continue the in-depth analysis of events and the tactical, of course, approach to digesting issues bordering on existence as a people. And the most recent is the statement made by the chief defense staff to the House of Representatives. Simon Ekpa is now their mighty men, sabotaging their efforts, which are the efforts is in the effort to protect the citizens of the eastern region, or otherwise we don't know. But for him to have brought or dragged Simon Ekpa into this picture, we're here to analyze what would that statement mean and the implication of such to the society we have today. We have here, of course, one of the analysts, of course, who is going to make his submission regarding the good morning. You are welcome this morning.
Good morning, my people. I want to tell you people that Simon Ekpa is not a sabotage. He's saying the truth because everybody knows that Nigeria did not have a security. Had even that Nigeria have a security like Borno State now in one community, Boko Haram is over there claiming the whole community, cooking every day, enjoying themselves, of which the states is supporting them. They are there, they have taken the home as their place. Why federal government know the place? Why can't them know to go there and be fighting them? They leave them, say there is nothing like that. Boko Haram, for this morning newspaper, they have killed 3 people over there and they captured 8 alive and they requested money amicably. Of which those people told them that they should not kill those people, they will surprise them with a very moderate amount of money that they will give them to release those people that they have already kidnapped.
Are the military and air force not seeing those areas?
There we don't have any security. Rather, we have security that pursuing the masses where they collected money from the politicians. They are not doing their job.
So, what do the CDS mean by Simon Ekpa is sabotaging their efforts? Which of the efforts?
Because they see the man as a spokesman. The man did not allow those Boko Haram bandits and so on to penetrate in Southeast. The man is against them. So the man is trying to guide his area. Give them the chance so that they will not tarnish the image of peoples. That is why they say the man is a sabotage. Simon Ekpa is not a sabotage. The man is doing the normal thing. Because if I see you as my security, you are not guiding me. I have to guide myself. I cannot be looking for you to come and guide me. People that is against me will come and kill me. Simon Ekpa is doing well by guiding his people. We don't have security in Southeast. Rather, we have people that federal government will send against us, police and soldiers, and all the rest of them to go and kill our people over there. We didn't have a government security, of which they have already said that if you want to know how to secure yourself, secure yourself.
Honestly, could it mean that there is war going on in the eastern region? Because by that statement, the CDS is saying there could be some level of military confrontation with the supposed Simon Ekpa's voice, as they used to say. Would that be that something is going on because that statement couldn't have come without any serious?
That one is an allegation. There is nothing like war in Southeast, except if the federal government is preparing to go war for Southeast. I don't know that one, but to say that there is war in Southeast is a lie. It's a typical lie.
It's a typical lie?
Yes.
Well, it's quite interesting. What do you say? There have been sustained demolition of structures. These are standard structures, magnificent structures, predominantly built by Igbo community. Is it Alamado or Baros? What do you say about that?
Yes, my brother, thank you for your question. Do you know that in time of election, they say that Igbos will suffer? and many people did not know the meaning of that suffer, that they say people will suffer. What they mean by saying that is what they are doing now, to destroy their properties. And when somebody is destroying your property, that means he's killing you. No any suffer that pass that one, to destroy what you have ever suffered and get as your property.
Some say that these buildings or those religions are designated for some government, whatever. But were the government not aware? Were they not the ones that approved the buildings? Where are the housing, Ministry of Housing and whatever developments? Where were they when those lands were procured and buildings were set up, structures were set up in this land?
Thank you.
After many years or few years, they came back to destroy those one-ton properties running in several trillions.
Thank you, my brother. I can't believe that there is any building for this Lagos that is not have the land owner of occupancy. Before you bought land, you must have the certificate that shows that you are the owner of the land before you are building. Or else, there is a written note that the Lagos state government will send to you before you started your building. What they are doing is out of hatred. Are you with me? They hate Igbos, let me put it in that way. Because there is what is called hate and hatred. Somebody hates you in total, from even though you talk or you not talk. You must find any dimension to say that this person have said. By looking, you have offended the person. To demolish the house, they have already do the meeting.
These are not just ordinary face me face. These are standard duplexes, houses.
The house, even as I see it in video, I know that it's a mansion. It's not ordinary. It's not ordinary building. Building that building with billions of naira. They are demolishing it because upon that they don't collect it. Collected all the taxes that they're supposed to collect
on that land.
And they have, after that they are demolishing it, in the sense that after demolishing it they will resell it for another people. After some years they will demolish it again, say that it's abnormal, this and that. It's not good now.
Honestly, that brings to question the sincerity and integrity of the system of governance in this part of the world. Because nobody could erect any building without the consent or approval of the necessary appropriate bodies, of course, approving such structures. Unless they are telling us there is no government and everybody does whatever he or she likes, and that is quite sad. Millions, several thousands of them are now homeless. I mean, people who owns land, who owns properties in Lagos are now having everything. And if those buildings were erected in their home country.
The worst part of it is that they are doing it in the night, which is not good. You want to pursue person, you pursue the person in the midnight, destroying his house. What do you want the person to do? And at the same time, they are stealing their properties.
Being that Nigeria has the highest house deficit, couldn't there be any other way to compensate for such instead of the 28 homes and structures that was built, of course, from hard-earned savings?
See, according to my father, he said that hungry of house is more dangerous than hungry of food. Because if rain beat you, you will enter house. Sun beat you, you enter house. Before you take, you must reach your home before you reason well. You marry, it's after house. So everything you do, you have to reason it for your home.
It is quite sad, honestly. Thank you so much. So, what advice do you have, of course, to those who keep on building houses without any recourse to the previous experience?
For my own little knowledge, because I took it on notice and observation that they don't want us to be building anything again. Let them minimize or stop minimize be, if you tell person minimize, that means small small. I will be final is to tell them they will stop. After all, we no come from bush, nobody know, we no know where you come from. When rain beat you, you know your place. This is an example to let you know that you are not from there. Whatever thing you are doing must go for nothing. That is chewus.
So people should begin to look eastward
Yes.
and secure their investments over there because you can imagine somebody who thought he has been established, have built structures, unfortunately, is now returning back to zero level.
Yes.
It's quite sad.
When such a thing happen, you remember home. That is why you say that no place like home.
No place like home.
If you, as they are pursuing, they are trying to tell you that go back to your home.
Even in Nigeria, we seem not to play one. It's quite sad. And how can the citizens' structures or hard-earned investment be destroyed? Good morning. We are starting with the demolition of buildings across Lagos State and environs, predominantly occupied by the Igbos, businessmen, and others. So, what do you think could be the reason for this persistent demolition? Of more recent time, you see fantastic mansions, structures being brought down. Is it that it does not get the approval of the government in the first instance? That the government was not aware that such buildings were set up or erected in the first instance?
I really don't have the full details. However, I think it is wrong for the government to just wake up one day and start pulling down houses. What I think they should do is, okay, maybe if they have discovered that the rules were not followed before these buildings were built, let the government strike some agreement with the ownership, like, okay, you guys didn't follow the rules, these are the rules, but because you didn't follow the rules, we will not destroy your property. However, you will pay XYZ as penalty. You understand? You have built it, all right, okay, but you will pay XYZ as penalty for not following the rules. So they may not be able to pay it immediately because people have all kinds of financial problems now. However, the payment can be spread over 5-10 years as the case may be. So there are ways you can handle these things. It does not necessarily mean because you have discovered that something is wrong somewhere, you should destroy. You understand?
Entire communities or regions. Now, we such buildings were erected without the knowledge of the government or those appropriate authorities. In the first instance, if it does not comply with the rules.
I don't have the details. I don't have the details. You know, I don't have the details.
The CDS said that Simon Ekpa is now the military's nightmare, sabotaging the efforts of the military in the southeast.
It's a very simple thing. It's a very simple thing. How can Simon Ekpa, one man, sabotage the entire Nigerian army? They should get him extradited. I learned they have tried that in the past, it didn't work out. So let them try and engage people in the southeast. Every 3, 4, 5 months, let them hold town hall meetings with the youths, the Igbos, the elders of each local government. Let all the directors of the army, what are they doing in their offices in Abuja? Let them go to the southeast. Let them engage them in meetings.
What is the bone of contention? Can the solution be prepared without looking inwardly to know what is the actual reason why there is unrest in the east?
It is for all you and I know. Maybe what we are hearing is just speculations. However, when they hold town hall meetings, they engage these people. They are able to have one-on-one facts and figures. That way, they will be able to provide solutions. They can't sit in their AC office in Abuja or in Lagos and be expecting solutions.
Okay, and the military, there have been allegations that the sustained militarization of the eastern region would have informed most of this, renew this most of this agitation because people are saying, leave our territories. Why should our territories be militarized? We are at war.
I have told you the solution. Once they apply that, it will you will see solutions.
Okay, thank you so much. I do appreciate your time. Okay, let's know, Estefanza, what is your own take regarding these realities? But the truth, we cannot deny the realities again. It keeps on staring at us no matter how we intend to deny the realities. And we have with us now, okay, MC Grammar. MC Grammar is here to, of course, give his own perspective regarding these pertinent issues. Good morning, MC Grammar.
All right, sir. Good morning, my brother. Good morning, Nigerians. Good morning, Nigerians, from anywhere you're watching me from. Good morning, Nigerians. Anywhere you're watching, good morning, Nigerians in the diaspora.
Yes,
All right.
let's start with the demolition of some structures, many structures in Lagos State. Alright, what is your take on that? And
Well,
the negative implication.
that is lack of work for the government. Well, you know, when sometimes when you are idle, you look for what to destroy. So the government of Lagos State don't even know what to engage themselves in is by destroying buildings, and that's to tell you that they don't have a job. They don't know what to do. I don't know why is it that every time it's the promises that has to suffer in this country. Why is rich people not suffering? Why can't you move to a rich man close the account of 20 million? Why? Idiots, you know, he's going to sue you.
Running in is several billions, if not trillions. So are they erected? Are they being erected by government?
Yes, they are promises. Let me tell you. Listen, structures you erected, it could be your only one structure. It could be you managed to build a building. People don't know what is money. Money is not until you build a house. You are not yet rich, bro. I don't know how you people define to be rich. Not until when you build one house, you are not yet rich. You build a house is because you felt it is compulsory to have a roof over you. You now save towards it and you now build it. Somebody will think you are rich. No, that is not richness.
Have been collapsed, have been demolished. What happens to the masses and their families?
That's why I said the structures in which part of Lagos was it demolished. That's why I said government don't have work. The government of what's the name of? I don't even know the Lagos State governor. Funny enough, I don't know his name. Do you know that? It sounds so funny, awful. Honestly, I don't know his name. I used to see children recite state and capital, but I have never, for one day, if you ask me question, what is the name of Lagos State governor? I don't know because the guy is not working. Why would I know his name? He's not efficient. I don't need to know him. That is me for you. If you are efficient, I know you. If you are not efficient, I will not know you. And that explains the reason why what did you call that his name again? That's why I said that's the reason I never knew his name. Because he's not working. He's just like a paralyzed soul. So why would I want to know his name? He said these are the things that is going on wrong in this country that we keep shouting about. Lagos State governor. It's not like when Fashola was there, action governor, I know him. Ambode was there, action governor, I know him. But this one, I can't say this one thing the governor of Lagos State has done. You see, it is so bad in Lagos State. You are just there as a figurehead. You're there as a figurehead. A man that was serving jail time in abroad, I know him very well. Forget about himself, I know his name. I know everything about him. A man that was serving jail time in Europe, in Europe, came back because of Pali Pali. He went to jail time on drug issue for Tinubu. because in case people doesn't understand how someone looking, excuse me, I don't like it when somebody say, where's the evidence? What do you mean, what's the evidence? How did you get rumor? When somebody dies, that how did you do? Where's the evidence? When somebody that they tell this person is that, where's the evidence?
A man is
So what I'm saying is, listen to me. The thing is, I want to see. Let me tell you.
any evidence to that?
Wait, let me tell you. It's just like I want to say something. It's just like Nigeria now. Everybody believes that Awolowo washed his teeth and died. That is Nigerian belief. But the real story is that is not the Awolowo drank poison and died. He poisoned himself. He was engaged in a coup, and the coup, it happens that Babangida told him that you will return to the prison again. I respect you enough. Please, you know what to do as a man. Do it. And he took poison and died. But the stupid story that they told us is that Awolowo died while washing teeth. How many times will they continue to deceive us? What I'm trying to tell you is,
He was afraid of Babangida.
it's just like you now trying to ask me, where's the evidence? You will be a fool if you ask me what's the evidence, because we all know. Go to the internet, you will see it there. So everybody knows.
Now, away from that, the CDS, Chief of Defense Staff, have said that Simon Ekpa is now their nightmare. It's sabotaging their efforts in Southeast. What are their efforts? What are their missions of Python dance and all that?
Oh, let me put it this way. In as long as I support Biafra, I'm sorry to disappoint my Igbo fellows and Igbos in general. I don't like Sam Ekpa. There is something about that man I don't like. Maybe I'm the only one saying it, but others are not saying it. I don't like him. The person I stand for is Nnamdi Kanu. But when it comes to Sam Ekpa, I don't like him. Even his movement and everything. And I don't even think he's doing anything. All this they make noise. All this in government says Sam Ekpa is to me, it's not any headache. I don't really respect Sam Ekpa to that level. I know the Igbos at home will be offended. Well, I don't have any grudges if you're offended. But that's the truth. Because there's something about him that I don't like. I don't like him as a person. I don't like everything about him. I always believe that if you want to be a fighter, come out and fight for me. Don't fight behind the door. Sam Ekpa is fighting behind the door. Maybe that's the reason why I never liked him. If you tell me you are fighting for freedom, come on and fight for that freedom. Because that's what I believe in. I'm also a freedom fighter. And anytime I'm making a statement, I don't hide myself to make a statement. If a lot of people will bear me witness, it is in this country. I came out during Buhari regime. I accused him publicly. And it went viral then. If all of you could still remember, MC Gramadel, it went viral. I accused him publicly. I didn't do it. I did it while everybody was hiding, saying nobody wants to talk about government. But I came out to do it. Maybe that's the reason why I never liked Sam Ekpa. Because don't hide and fight freedom. You come out and fight freedom. And that is what Nnamdi Kanu did. That is why I'm never in support of Sam Ekpa. You can't be hiding in Finland and you tell me you are fighting freedom. And the fools carrying you that you are fighting freedom for them are nothing but fools, because they don't understand what freedom fight is all about. If you understand what freedom fight is all about, you will understand when I say that he's a hiding freedom fighter. Come out in public.
Like his face, you might not like his
yes, no, I don't even like his
He
approach.
has been noticed by the Nigerian military.
Of course, listen,
Or defense.
I expect Nigerian military to notice him. Yes, I expect Nigerian military to notice him. You know why? Let me say a little bit congratulatory or message on his part. He's using a little bit of his education on them, which is paying a little bit. He's meeting so many international communities, which I think is beginning to make Nigerian government panic. That is exactly what is panicking Nigerian government, because the guy is making some international movements. If you ask me, I would say that is the only thing I prefer about him. You understand? Because there is no how you will say I don't like this person, but there must be something you pick from him. He knows how to meet all these international committees, and that is one thing he's doing that is scaring Nigerian government, and that is why Nigerian government is now beginning to see him as more dangerous than any other person. But I want to say this, and I want to say it categorically: anybody can be a freedom fighter. Honestly, my own will be worse than Nnamdi Kanu if I get the money. Assuming I have the backup, my own will be worst. You know why? Because I don't quit until death do me part. Until death do take me away. That is me for you. And that is more reason why sometimes it looks as if I'm giving Nnamdi Kanu credit. Because he has the kind of mind I have. Until death takes you away. So if I have, and I'm telling you today, and I swear to God Almighty, who is my living witness, that if I mistakenly get fund today, I am telling the truth. The way I planned it, Biafra will become a country. Nobody should question me about it. I know what I'm planning. But the only thing delaying me is funds to execute my ambition. Because I know how to make Biafra come to exist.
Now, Simon, sorry, President Nnamdi Kanu will be having another case on the 15th of December. Do you see that day as his last score that will break the camel's back for his freedom?
Okay, before that, let me talk to fellow Igbos. Igbos in Nigeria, I want to talk to you this minute. You are the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. You Igbos. Let me use this opportunity to talk to you as a normal freedom fighter that I am. You are the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is there. I've said this often and often again, that Igbos don't cooperate. What stops somebody to lead something? To say all Igbos in Nigeria should not go for business for 5 days. Let's see what happens in Nigeria. Oh God, you don't understand what I'm saying. I know as I'm saying, some Igbos will want to disagree, but that is the truth. Say all Igbos are not going to business for 5 years or to release Nnamdi Kanu. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens to the foolish Nigerian government. Whether Nnamdi Kanu will not be released or not. But the Igbos will not do that. The Igbos can never sacrifice their time for Nnamdi Kanu. What they do is link service, which I dislike about the Igbos. Link service with Nnamdi Kanu is a lie. Blue lie. They don't. If you love Nnamdi Kanu sincerely, we the Igbos should do meeting. That the Igbos are striking on business for 5 days until releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Let us see how the country is going to be. Let us see how Nigeria is going to be. If all the Igbos in Kaduna State, in Plateau State, in Yobe State, in Ogun State, in Lagos State, everywhere stops to go to market for 5 days. Let me see how Nigerian government will function. That's the truth. But you know, the truth is that the people hate to hear the truth. Even some Igbos, as I'm talking now, they are saying it's a lie. Shut up. What do you mean it's a lie? Well, you know, I'm telling the facts. You said you want Nnamdi Kanu to be released, and I'm giving you the key for Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Can you cooperate? If you claim that you love Nnamdi Kanu passionately, why don't you leave your business for 5 days? And let's sort it out with the Nigerian government. Let's see where it's going to lead us to. But instead, an Igbo man will not do that. He prefers his business running, Nnamdi Kanu rotting in jail, and for him to be hoping that tomorrow the court will do the favor. Now, look at it. Nigerian court said they should release Nnamdi Kanu. Is it not the government that is holding him back? The government is holding him back. That is why the Igbos are supposed to come with actions. But the Igbos are toothless bulldogs. They only have teeth, but they cannot bite. Every time I hear the Igbos make noise, talk of Biafra, rubbish. Listen, if you want Biafra, let us strike for 5 days. Let all the young Igbos in the whole Nigeria not go to market for 5 days until releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Let us know we are serious then. Let Igbos know we are serious to fight a cause. But you will not do that. You all will not do that. Every time you come back here to say you are looking for Nnamdi, they should free him. Lip service is what I call it. I am angry this morning because each time I see my fellow Igbos talk about Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra, it annoys me because they don't understand the angle I am coming from as a freedom fighter. I know what to do to make sure we get Biafra. It is on my head. It's not something I can reveal here. But I'm telling you the first thing that the Igbos will do to say we want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Can there be a meeting? Can somebody meet Igbos to go on national protest for business? All Igbos should lock business down for 5 days, irrespective of where you are. Oh, yes, let me see Tinubu action. Yes, if you claim you love Nnamdi Kanu,
not wanting.
oh, if you claim you love Nnamdi Kanu, let us close our business down for 5 days. Let all these shops here be locked up for 5 days. Let everybody, whether you're a frozen fish seller or anything, lock your shop down for 5 days. Let us see when Nigerian government. I swear to God, if Nigerian government doesn't release Nnamdi Kanu, call me pastor. Then 5 days, you tell them that is warning. The next one is going to be a month. Oh gosh, you know,
Just imagine
we Igbos,
who claim to have properties, their properties are being destroyed.
yes, we Igbos hold the economy of this country. So whatever we do, we close down the economy. We close down the economy of this country. That is what I'm telling you. So you can imagine when Igbos decide to strike, what happens? But you know what happens? What happens is this: when you go out on the streets, what do they say? Igbos will tell you, Nnamdi Kanu must be. He's eating his chicken, and he's saying that he's fighting for Nnamdi Kanu. It's so painful. I shed tears sometimes because the Igbos don't know how to fight. The Igbos don't know what it takes to fight. Let us fight this battle once and for all. I love Nnamdi Kanu, but only me cannot fight this battle. Let other Igbos join me. Let us close down Nigeria for 5 days. Hey, my brother, who is government to fight against the ones that hold the economy of the nation? Who are you? Igbos everywhere. Remember what I'm saying. Before then, you would have been telling Igbos that on the 20 something or 30 something or 15 of social months, we are going to start for 5 days. No Igbos should come out. That is what I expect Igbos to do. Not by doing lip service. I love Nnamdi Kanu. They should stop this nonsense lip service. If we want to fight for Nnamdi Kanu to be released, let us close business down for 5 days. Who are the economy of this country? It is Igbos. Nonsense. Igbos will come. Nnamdi Kanu should be released. Now, what is so? Let us fight for him once and for all. Let us all die for him. He died for us. Let us die for him. We will not do that. Whenever I'm talking with my Igbo colleagues, they don't want to face the truth, idiots. They tell me, what do you mean? What do you mean? I am an Igbo. I'm also affected. I am willing to pay the price. Let us close business down. Let's see this Nigeria where they will fly to. It is we Igbos that hold the economy. I wish all Igbos are hearing me. I wish this could go viral so that Igbos start to plan, start to think, how do we shut down this business for 5 days? Remember Nari sit at home in Eastern region. Only Eastern region. How is affecting Nigeria economy? Talk less of general Nigeria. Hey, general Nigeria. They are talking of Igbo in Plateau State, Igbo in Niger State. Nobody goes to business for 5 days. Chinekeme, who are you? Who is Tinubu? That's why I say, who is Tinubu? Who is his father? Tani Papa, Tani Pilomo. Who is his father? That is what we Igbos will tell him that Tinubu, you are a bastard. Yes. Please, let me just say, hey, what's wrong with you, press? When you see the truth, all of you say, hey, what is it? What can Tinubu do? Listen, let me talk this morning, please. Not when you say the truth, somebody, hey, well, what are you afraid of? Who is the Tinubu? Please let me say something. We we all know the story. We know the story. After all, if it's really knows well, we'll not be talking about Biafra here. What are we saying? Tinubu has what it takes to quench Biafra. If you don't know, I will say it to you. Tinubu has what it takes to quench Biafra. If Tinubu government has gotten there and start working and making Nigerians we are enjoying, Biafra will start to forget Biafra. I'm telling you. But it's making me to be angry more about Biafra. So I need Biafra at all costs. So not when I say something about your president, you say, who is this? Who is this? Okay, tomorrow if I become president, if I say anything, will you not clap for me? Nonsense. Is it because I'm not president now? Is that why you're saying, why is he saying this? Well, the words that Tinubu said yesterday, said about so many bad people. Then, when he was able to say, Baba Basoro, but today is president, they are clapping for him. Please, Nigerians, learn how to respect a diligent man, not a fool in power. I only respect a diligent man, not a fool. A fool is supposed to be treated like a fool in power, while a diligent man is supposed to be treated like a diligent man.
Thank you so much for the
I want to say this. If you watch, when Yaradua was ruling this country, it wasn't as if Yaradua is the Messiah. But at least Nigeria has experienced calm Nigeria. You understand? It wasn't as if it's the best. But today, Nigeria will rate Yaradua after Mohammed Muritala. The next person is Yaradua. Very funny. But Yaradua is not the best player because he was sick. But still, we will rate him because Nigeria was calm then.
Yes, and
So there was sincerity. You understand? So what are we saying? Is it not the same government?
He's the only one that brought down fuel, kerosene.
Okay. Is it not the same government that Tinubu is running that Yaradua run there? I'm asking you. Is it not the same government? Is it another government? It's it. Government is all about you. You decide to fix government rights. You decide not to fix government rights. That's the truth. If you are there, if you are in power, if you decide to make your citizens happy, your citizens will be happy. Lastly, before I go, I don't know, some of you should convey this message to Tinubu. Nigerians are not happy. Please tell him. Let him do something to fix this country. And fellow Igbos, I want everybody, I want this to go viral. Please, anywhere you're watching this program, I want you to share it to your fellow Igbos. I want this to go viral. This is Bikono, just two Sanosia Bikono. I want this particular one to just hit every Igbos. Carry just to call me. Let us plan and think of how to release Nnamdi Kanu. We cannot release Nnamdi Kanu with lips. We cannot release Nnamdi Kanu with reading paper. We cannot release Nnamdi Kanu with arguing. We cannot release Nnamdi Kanu with talking every day. Now we need action. The action is let us close our business for 5 days. Power. Let me see what is giving Babala Yani Agbara. That's the truth. Thank you very much. God bless you all. My people, please don't forget. Tosan Ozia, Koru Onyo Abonaka, Koru Onibayaka. Thank you. God bless you all. I'm MC Grandma by name. Thank you all.
Thank you, MC Grandma, for a wonderful submission.